Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to each and everyone, especially those on the other side of the world. There is no time and space between us. There is only this present moment and we are one. Diary entry number 985, February 25, 1937. I prayed earnestly for a happy death on behalf of a certain soul who was suffering much. For 2 weeks, she had remained between life and death. I was touched with pity for her and said to the Lord, "Sweet Jesus, if the works I am undertaking for your glory are pleasing to you, then please take her to yourself and let her rest in your mercy." I was strangely reassured, and after a short while, they came to tell me that the person who had been suffering so much had just died. Taimtim akong nanalangin para sa isang masayang kamatayan, para sa isang kaluluwang nagdurusa ng labis. Sa loob ng 2 linggo, nanatili siya sa pag-ita ng buhay at kamatayan. Naaawa ako sa kanya at sinabi ko sa Panginoon, "Matamis na Jesus, kung ang mga gawaing ginagawa ko para sa iyong kalawalhatian ay kalugod-lugod sa iyo, mangyaring dalhin siya sa iyong sarili at hayaan siyang magpahinga sa iyong awa." Nakaramdam ako ng kakaibang kapanatagan at pagkaraan ng ilang sandali, dumating sila upang sabihin sa akin na ang taong naghihirap ng husto ay kamamatay lamang. Again, this is a story about a soul, how she was able to help a soul be liberated at the hour of death. So, ang ganda yung nasa process ng transition ng isang kaluluwa. We are there to help and support and assist that soul in crossing, in the crossover. Yun bang hindi na natin iintay pa. Halimbawa, there were many stories or things that happened. Namatay na sila't lahat, no? Wala pa nanalangin sa kaluluwang yun. So I wonder how these millions of souls cross without the aid of someone who would be praying for that soul. No? Ang dami niyan. Daming tumatawid sa kabila. Unaided. Walang tumutulong. Kasi nga, unang-una, hindi natin sila kilala. Pangalawa, hindi naman din sila in their lifetime learned how to cross. What is the process? What is the process of death? Hindi yan. No. Ang nakakaalam lang ng proseso ng kamatayan na iilan. That is why for most people, death is something to be afraid of. Maraming natatakot kasi nga hindi nila alam kung anong mangyayari sa kabila. And maybe because for a long time, they did not believe in the process. They did not believe in life eternal after our life here on earth. So marami dyan sa mga yan. At that moment, noon pa lang nila nakikita yung katotohanan. That is why maybe many are suffering. Many are having difficulty crossing over, and if they're having difficulty, so imagine how they are suffering. Kung paano sila nagko-cope, no, doon sa unti-unting pagkaupos ng kandila, unti-unting nauubos ang lakas, ang hangin sa katawan, hanggang sa bawian sila ng buhay. So if these souls do not know how to cross, ang dami sa kanila. suffering. Dahil hanggang ngayon, maaaring matagal na silang namatay pero suffering pa rin sila because no one's praying for them. That's why it's really very important that we pray for these souls, especially at the hour of death. So, syempre, ang magagawa lang natin sa ganyan yung mga kakilala natin, kaibigan, kapamilya, na ipapanalangin natin pag alam natin na namamatay na. But dahil marami ang hindi, that's why it's very important when we start praying for the souls, we also pray for those who are in the process of transitioning at this very moment. We are doing this only at 3 a.m. So for the rest of the 24-hour period, maraming tumatawid. Hindi natin alam kung paano sila nakakatawid. The difficulty they are experiencing. Kaya, I hope you would appreciate why we are praying for these souls every day. Merong mga tao na karisma nila ito, no? Ito yung karism nila. They would really pray every day for these souls. Pero ilan lang yan. Ilan lang sa mga taong may ganitong karisma. Yun lang tayo. We're doing this at 3 a.m. So, huwag nating pagsawaan yung pagdarasal para sa kanila. Especially those souls who we do not know. Mga kaluluwa na hindi natin alam paano pinagdaanan. Huwag natin ipagkait yung panalangin na matulungan sila kahit man lang dun sa ganong paraan sapagkat in the end, when we are there already, ibig sabihin kung tayo na yung nasa process ng pagtawid, marami yung mga kaluluwa na tinulungan natin sa pagtawid, sila rin yung kaluluwa who would be assisting us at the hour of our death. Na parang sa Bisaya, balus-balus lang, no? Yung ano lang, bawi-bawi lang, no? Kumbaga. Ganun yun. Whatever we do, yun yung bumabalik din sa atin. So, hindi na lang mga anghel sa langit ang gagabay sa atin. At the hour of our death, hindi na lang yun. Kundi maraming mga kaluluwa na natulungan nating makaahon mula sa purgatorio at makaahon mula sa paghihirap sa pagtawid. No? Nandyan sila at that hour, at that moment, they will be there to assist us. Parang magiging automatic yan because the souls have no, hindi separated, no? So, ang connection nila is very malapit, very close. The connection is very close. So that they would know when we would be leaving. Kasi ano na yan, naka-establish na. Dito lang, one more point is that Faustina was making use of what she had done. No? Sabi niya, if the works I am undertaking for glory is pleasing to you, then please take her to yourself. So, ibig sabihin nito, parang yung palagi ko sinasabi na withdrawing from the treasures or from the credit that you have in heaven. So, parang sabi niya, eto, pinapagamit niya ng Lord. She invoke yung kanyang kabutihang ginawa. Lahat ng kabutihang ginawa niya, she invoked for it para ma-deserve kung ano man yung ipinapanalangin niya. She was praying for that soul to be assisted. So, ang ginamit ni Faustina was her credit, yung mga bagay na ginawa niya in her lifetime. Hanggang doon sa point na yun, no? In-invoke niya yung privilege niya. Meron siyang privilege kasi nga, meron siyang deposit, meron siyang savings, kumbaga. Meron siyang magagamit at that time. So when she invoked for it, the Lord has no other choice but to grant her wish, no? To grant, no? Ipagkaloob yung hinihiling niya na mapalaya yung kaluluwa. Biruin mo, pag pala nagdadasal ka ng ganito, no? Ang nababawasan ay yung credit mo. But actually, hindi, kahit na mabawasan yung credit mo na yan because your intention was also good, bumabalik din siya ng mas marami. So, if you withdraw 1 point, upon the successful granting of what you are asking, binabalik din yan for as long as what you are asking is good for other people, for other souls. So, you withdraw 1 point and bumalik naman agad siya 2 points. Parang ganon, 2 points, 3 points, depende, no? But the point is, nadagdagan uli siya. Kaya ang laki-laki talaga ng savings ni Faustina. Ang laki-laki ng nagagawa niya for humanity and for the souls. So, ganun din tayo. Let's keep on praying for them. Let's keep on doing good so that we would be able to harvest in due time. No? Kapag kailangan natin, meron tayong ma-harvest. Meron tayong magagawa. May mapapakinabangan tayo. And that would also lead to more graces for us.